Hello, Leo. How are you guys doing? This is your reading. Okay, Leo, 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 Leo. Okay. Just gonna clear the energy really quick. Okay, so Leo, I feel you're like showing me a locket. Like someone has a locket. Maybe you have a locket that is special to you, or somebody else does. Um, I feel like somebody is having like nightmares about you. Nightmares about, for them it's a nightmare because it's a memory of being with you that they can't. It's like the Harry Styles song, it's not the same as it was. That song is playing, and they're like having a lot of memories. They can't sleep, they keep waking up at night. But I feel like the energy of something new with somebody, and you kind of gotta stand your ground. It's like, okay, stand your ground. Don't just like, you want to ring a bell and then you're just like, forget about it. Forget the bell. Fine, it's fine. And Spirit's like, no, you rang the bell for a reason. So I don't know if that means something. Okay, let's go. You have the Fool. King Cups. A new beginning. Could be with a particular person here. It's like Four of Swords in reverse. You're not hoping for this anymore. You're not praying for this anymore. You're focused on something else. I feel like you're focused on your own happiness at this time. And that's that. You have the Two of Swords and the Six of Cups. So the past cannot come back in. The Six of Cups can talk about the energy I'm getting from this card right now. This is a past person that wants to come back. And a lot of readers read the Six of Cups as a person coming back. But it's kind of like the Spirit is warning you against taking someone back with the Six of Cups, especially when it's paired with the Two of Swords. No. It's kind of like, make your final decision already. Make your final decision already. Some of you have traveled somewhere where it's like an olden town, an olden village, and they have a bell and they ring a bell there. And so that, maybe there is a particular person that you feel like their energy still connected to you. You feel like they're going to reach out. You're kind of like wondering what this is all about, right? They could be disturbing your sleep as well, energetically somehow. Spirit, that's an indication of who this person is. Something about a village, a town, and a bell. This person is like, okay. You walked away and you walked into your happiness and you're done. You're not going back. You have the Ace of Wands, the Empress, the Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and then the World. So this is like, I'm done. You're focusing on your own thing here, and you're creating something, and you're really rolling with something here that's important. You're rolling with something here that's important, that matters, and that is going someplace, and you're starting to see, the energy shift in it. You're starting to see things come together. You're starting to see something, or you will be soon if you don't feel like you are yet. So if there's something that you're pursuing, like, it's coming together. And this is soon here. For a lot of you, this is already happening. You have the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. It's like waiting for an offer that's not coming. It's not coming in the way that you want it to come, and so you're done. It's like, you're going to come towards me correct. You can't just come over here any kind of way. Breadcrumbing is done. It's over. It's over with. That's not an option anymore at all. tall. You're very like standing in your power, in your energy here. Look at this Strength card. You know, you're like doing good on your own new beginning here, and you're kind of like, love will show up when it's supposed to show up. Some of you are just like, you know, you're focusing on yourself. You're focusing on yourself and what is going to benefit you, and you're trusting that spirit has your back and that you're going to be able to make it through this time, because it's kind of like you realized a point where you're like, wait a minute, I've been through a lot. There's a lot that I have been through. And so how many times have I gone through the unknown and came out better every single time than when I went in, you know, in a better place. And that's what's happening right now with this Moon card. You know, like there's nothing for you to be afraid of anymore, because you've like kind of faced it all, it feels like. So when this Eight of Swords comes up, you know what's happening, you know how to handle it. Look, you have the King of Swords here. So it's just like, yeah, you may have times where you're not sure and you're unclear, and you know, get a little worried or whatever. But it doesn't last for long, because you know how to get back to this state of mental clarity. You know how to handle that now. And those points are supposed to happen. It's not a bad thing for that to happen. People are going to try to trigger you. A lot of people are going to try to trigger you. And I also feel like you're going to be compelled to share your dream with people that you don't need to be sharing your dream with. People that are dream killers. People that they don't need to know about it. They don't need to know about it. They cannot see it. And they're going to ward you against something. You need to worry about things, because, you know, the world is a horrible place and bad things happen. So you better worry. That way, when the bad thing happens, at least you're already worried about it. What? You're like, get out of here with that energy. Like, no, I'm enjoying my life. I'm loving my life. I am grateful. I am blessed. Every day is a new beginning. And, you know, everything always magically works out for me. This is your energy here. You have learned to tame within you to where you can go out into the unknown and you can turn anything into an unbelievable blessing that stands the test of time. Like, you're building your fortune here. You're building your future here. And it's good. It's bright. And this is why people are kind of coming in and wanting to knock it down. I feel like there's a particular person who really... There's a couple people that just don't want you to do well. And they kind of want to creep out and ward against you doing something. I feel like you're going to mistakenly share some information with people, and it's going to knock it's going to hurt your heart a little bit, but I feel like you're going to hold it. Spirit wants you to just hold it, not say anything else. Get out of the conversation. You're going to heal your own little heart, right? Do what you need to do to get back into alignment, which you're going to do. It's going to be quick. It's not going to be like a long period of time. This is like a day. You're going to get it right, you know. And you're going to be like, oh yeah, you know, why am I sharing too much with these kinds of people? You know, you have the Ace of Pentacles and you have the Hermit here with the Three of Pentacles and now the Emperor. So there's someone here who wants to co-create with you. There's somebody here who wants to build something with you. Like, I don't know, a future, a home, a life together. Somewhere that you can travel as well. You know, somebody who is matching your energy. This is a good indication. They are matching your energy. They bring to the table the same things that you bring to the table. The same level of things that you bring to the table here. You know, there's that energy of holding back. I feel like there's a person that wants this person, you know, they're holding back. And let's see why they're holding back, because we want to know why are they doing that? The Ten of Cups. So they're wanting this huge, they have this dream for this family together. And I feel like disappointment. They have been disappointed before. They have put themselves out there before and it didn't go well before. Maybe they feel like you could have a new beginning with somebody else. You have too many options, too many people out there. Yeah. This is the thing. They don't feel like you're going to want it. They don't feel like you're going to want it. And I feel like maybe they don't feel like you're going to want it eventually, or you're not going to be good enough for them, or there's something about that. You know, you have this Sun card here, but it's like they're worried about after that fades away. and then they're going to be even more devastated. But what they're doing is they're kind of putting themselves in their own little prison here by not taking this action here. Look, you have the Wheel of Fortune, and I've been shuffling, and this is the third time that I've seen the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so this has to do with destiny, and this has to do with, it's this person's destiny to overcome these fears of self-doubt. They believe in themselves, they do, but there is a point where they don't feel like they are good enough for you, or, you know, they're afraid of being heartbroken again, of putting themselves out there, of speaking their truth. But this is something that is wanted by them. You know, this could be a Virgo, this could be an Aries. You have Leo here, Leo and Aries again. You have Taurus, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio too. So don't hold too tightly to the signs, but there is something here about this person, you know, wanting to make a move. And I don't feel like this is a past person that we're talking about. This is a newer person. And now is this kind of at a standstill, and what is going to come of this? What's going to happen? And I feel like you're wanting a collaboration here, and Spirit doesn't want you to give in to anything less than that, because this person is going to come correct towards you, or it's not going to happen, and that's it. They need to speak this, because this is what they want. So they need to be honest with themselves and be honest with you about what it is that they really want. You need to believe that you are able to have this as well with this Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. You need to believe that you are going to have this, because you are. There's a little bit of back and forth on the belief level of your part too. There's some things that worry you. It worries you a bit. You're worried about, you know, is your intuition intact? Are you making the right move here with this Chariot card here? Are you rushing into something that you don't need to be rushing into? Is this something that is going to hold you back? Is this something that is going to just rush out and leave in the middle of the night and you don't know? This is about intuition. With the High Priestess here, you're a little worried because every relationship before hasn't worked out, right? So how do you know you're right this time? It's a little bit of the Lovers here, the relationship that didn't work before. That's what you're worried about. But you have this alignment this time. You have the Lovers, and then you have the Two of Cups. Wow. So this is something that's going to move together, and it's going to come together quickly. And it's fear on both of your sides. Fear of self-expression, fear about being good enough, fear about being enough, fear about, are you going to be able to like satisfy this person, I feel like? Or there's something about, no, they're always going to want multiple options. You know, they're never going, there's a belief here that the other person is not going to be satisfied with just you as you are. And you are enough. And this is what Spirit is wanting to show you, and what you're going to be showing this particular person. I feel like this is a person that you had something with, and now it's kind of like not necessarily communicating like we were. And is this going to be healed, or what? What is going to happen with this? So, okay. Now it's like you're kind of like, I don't know what to do now. And joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. Reaching your destination, your light is shining brightly. Mystic teacher. Healing energy flows through you. Wow. And look at how much she looks like the High Priestess. They look very similar here, but she is out here and she is embracing this moonlight. She is healing herself and she is going for it. She is one with her intuition. There is no question on this card, right? Her hair being down, she's free, you know. She's got this owl up here in the tree. She is one with the moonlight here, and she's ready to express that. This High Priestess is not. So there is a change that's happening with you. that you're going to be ready to express yourself in a way that you never have before. And this person as well. This person is going through this, it feels like, as well. Whereas like right now, this is the silence that's going on. The high priestess is mute. She's not speaking anything. She's observing things. So it's like they're observing, you're observing. Both of you are watching each other's moves. You want to see this, you want to see that. You want to see how you feel about this, how you feel about that. You're replaying a little bit. You're fantasizing going forward, and you're assessing what your reality is right now. You're healing past things from past relationships that are coming up, and you're living and enjoying the moments of right now. There's kind of a little bit of flowing here, a little bit of flowing there, and that's okay. The times of that are okay, and that's what this time is. It's a time of that. But eventually you're going to reach this point where you're ready. You're ready to open up your heart. You're ready to follow your gut here, your gut instinct. And there is something about this person that you're not going to get clarity from the reality or from this world. You're going to get it from within you. And eventually the other evidence will show up. But there is not going to be, it's like you want evidence. You want proof that this is going to go well. You kind of like want your guides to like show you your future and like sign a lease that this is exactly what's going to happen. And then you'll go for it. And it's kind of like, that's not how it goes. That's not how it goes. You're marrying the night here. That's what you're doing. And look at this. Journey by moonlight. Believe in magic. Wow. Marrying the night, okay, means essentially what this card is saying. Journey by moonlight. It's basically like you are accepting this unknown time. You are accepting what you don't know about yourself and what you maybe don't like about yourself. And you're willing to go into this unknown and trust your instincts, because your instincts are going to guide you. You know, the moonlight represents your instincts, your inner emotions, and your inner guidance system. And that is how you're going to go forward through this darkness. And you're trusting that you can do that. That's Marrying the Night. Is a song by Lady Gaga. Amazing song. And it's a transition song. And this is like exactly what's happening here. And at the end, she's a phoenix. So that's very interesting. At the end of the music video, she is like emerging from a fire, like she's a phoenix, you know. So this is very important. Vast vistas. Expand your horizons. You're going to be able to travel with this person. Some of you, there's places that you want to go. And there's places that you're going to go with this person. And maybe you have traveled before, some of you, and it didn't go so hot. It didn't go so well. There wasn't a lot of happiness here traveling over here. And you're kind of like, man, why did I decide to travel here, you know, with this person? You're going to have a companion that you can go on to this journey here, you know, reaching your destination, journey by moonlight. There's a lot here about traveling. You have the Chariot card, you have the Fool here. So there is something about you and this person that you're going to travel with them. You could work and travel together in a very like unique way. Fortune flew out. Just saying. Just saying. Okay, you have empathy and negotiation. So there's something here that you're wanting from this person, and Spirit wants you to, you know, there is something where it's like you don't need to have a negotiation about something, or it's like Spirit wants you to stand your ground about something, you know. There's something that you're wanting, and whatever that is, it's like this is the standard of what you want. And it's kind of like, you know, once, you know, with this Sun and the Moon card here, it's kind of like once you have gone through this journey of the night here, and then you embrace the sun, and then what you have learned from the moon, and you're like putting them together here. You have charity. when you feel drawn to vision, you have this vision of what you want this to be, and you want spirit to show you that this is what this is going to be. This is how this is going to turn out. And it's kind of like you can't really like negotiate with spirit to get what you want. You can't like just do a charity so you did a good thing and then you're going to get, it's not like you're trying to do something to get something. I'm not saying that. I'm not trying to say that. But I feel like you're kind of like, okay, I've done a lot of really good things. I have a lot of empathy. I do charity. Come on, you're like negotiating with the universe here. And the universe is kind of like, no, that's not what this is about. This is about your vision, the vision that you have for yourself, because you're going to achieve this vision, inspiration. There's something that spirit has pushed you to do, and spirit wants you to move forward with that at this time. So don't get distracted with a bunch of other things for you to do with other people, for other people, because this is something for you. You're going to do it for yourself, but it's going to be for other people. It's a weird way. It's a weird roundabout way. Yeah, you got bluff. So it's like, look at this devotion. Wow. Okay. There is something here that is your thing that you're inspired to do, and spirit wants you to put your energy into that, and you're kind of not. You're worried that spirit is bluffing you on going forward with this, on can you do this or not. So you're trying to get some kind of proof here, and spirit is like, that's not the way that it works going forward. And you're also worried about these signs that you're getting about this person. But you know, the very next card you have here is devotion. And with all the sun and the moon, and look at how here it's balanced, the sun and the moon, and the sun and the moon, you know. Yeah, assertion. Spirit wants you to assert yourself, and you know what it is that you want. So don't do a bluff. Don't do a bluff. Don't do a negotiation. Don't do a settling here of what you want. What is your real vision for what you want? And go forward and do that. Do you know why? Because of this fortune card here. I put it back and it came out again. So this is destined for you. There is a fortune that is destined for you. There is a beautiful, bright future that is destined for you, that you deserve. Things are coming together now with this order card. Stuff is becoming, you know, you feel this isolation here, but that's not going to last. That's not going to stay. That's not going to stay. Look at this excitement now. Okay, so now things are turning around here. Things are changing here. You have resourcefulness. You have everything that you need to move forward with everything that you are wanting to do. So there is something to be said about maybe you used to talk about things to get empathy for other people and to get some kind of charity. And it's not in a way, I'm making it sound really harsh. I don't mean it to sound that harsh. Everybody does that. You go and you sit around people and you talk about things that have happened to you that were hard, and times that you were betrayed, and the things that you went through, right? And other people talk about their stories. You share your stories. And there's something where you're stopping doing that now, because spirit is like, hey, you can't negotiate with this universe here. You know, you can't be the giver of charity and the needer of charity. You know what I mean? You can't be the abundant one and then the one that has never had anything. You know what I mean? There's a difference here that's changing. And spirit wants you to, you know, there's the good part of a bluff. There is something here where the beautiful thing is you can't have something in this universe if you're not a vibrational match to it. If you're not the same frequency of it, you're not going to get it. So guess what? If you want love, but you've never had true love, does that mean you're never going to get it? No. It means you have to have the frequency of it first. And so maybe you have to bluff. You have to bluff it in a way where when other people bring up things about their misfortunes, don't answer the conversation. Change the subject. Get out of there. Don't answer the phone next time and don't make plans with them anymore. At least for a while, at least till you manifest things, right? Because it's like they're kind of pulling you into this other way of living, that there's a different state of being that you used to live in, and you're not in that state of being anymore. You're in the state of being of, I see gratitude and grace and love in all. And if it's not one of those things, if it's not something that fills me with joy, I'm not going to look at it. Doesn't matter if it's true or not, because that's not going to get me where I want. And I'm not going to create like everybody else anymore, because I don't want a life like everybody else anymore. And that's your free will. That's your vision here. That's your inspiration. That's your devotion. That's your assertion. That's your fortune. That's how you're getting all of these things instead. So you went through this dark journey. Now you're a teacher. It says mystic healer, but I feel like you're a teacher. This could be a healer. I mean, it's a fine. Doesn't matter if it's a healer or a teacher or whatever. But you've been through some crap. Now you're healed. You see it all in a completely different way. You can't go back to seeing it the old way with this negotiation card. You can't go back there, because then you're gonna attract stuff that you used to attract. And that's gonna be people that are gonna betray you. And that's going to be hardships. And that's going to be not enough of anything. Mentality of lack, and you have lack in your life. You have a mentality of fortune, and you have fortune in your life. So you're figuring out ways to have a bluff, right? But a bluff that benefits you. Because you don't have to explain to anybody anything. And you can just hold this vibration and this stuff will come. And then when the evidence comes, then you can share it with others, because then they will believe it, because this is how they think that the world works. And that's fine. Let them think that. You just collect your fortunes, right? And then what kind of a charity can you give to this world? Then you can have a lot that you can give to this world, right? And then when you have the right partner standing by your side, one who is one of devotion, like the vision that you had, that you believed in, and you created this, you created your own reality. I mean, now what an amazing life that you have to live with someone, and that, this is a story that you can now go out and tell people about your vision, and you can inspire. So this is how this is moving and growing and building. And so this is how your relationship is changing with everything. The relationship with yourself is changing, and how you handle life, and how you see different situations and the darkness, right? And how you handle the unknown and everything. And how you see yourself as capable, as powerful, as free. And then this is how all of these things are now changing. Your relationships with people, who is close to you, who is not, who comes into your life. Your relationship with money is changing. Your relationship with this earth is changing. With people, you'll see it first with children, with dogs and animals. They will just treat you differently. They will see different. When you walk outside, it's going to look like a freaking Disney movie out there. Just the birds are chirping everywhere. It's like a different life here for yourself, because you chose to be different. And you're recognizing that now. When you're around other people and they start to harp on things, you're kind of tempted to go there, but you don't want to go there. You don't want to. And then you're feeling this, I'm not getting the same enjoyment level that I was out of this before. I don't want to do this anymore. I feel like you're changing. And some of you may feel pulled to go into kind of isolation and kind of pull things together within yourself here, within your own alignment. This card talks about alignment as well. And this is how you're attracting this beautiful love that you're wanting here, and someone who's devoted to you, because that's what you deserve. Wow. Let's see about this person, this devoted person. Rainbow. I mean, look at that. The light of the universe going through this person's soul. So, this person has a beautiful, colorful soul. They have the light of the divine that they express in a very beautiful way. So, this is somebody that you're going to have a very interesting journey with. This is somebody that the light that is pouring from you and this person out into this world. I mean, this thorn card was above it. So there's something here about something being worked out of the vibration here. You and this person, you're working it out. And then you have this light card here and glimpse. So you got a glimpse of something from somebody. And then this triggered a little bit of fear that was still lingering in your vibration, right? And so there's a clearing of that out. And then, there is this light that is to be shared, and you have fruit of knowledge. So look at this card now. And then you guys will have something to share with this world here. Then you will have something to go and move forward with together. You have gentleness at the bottom. So this is something that, is coming, is building before you. Wow, what a beautiful story this you and this person are having together here. This is just like, wow. Animal Mundi. Anima Mundi. It's like all things, the energy of all things of this world. So there's something just, there's something that you're opening up here to. You and this person, and you're going to see it in the reaction to nature to you and the reaction to animals to you. And this, with this, there's something here about the way nature presents itself to you and the way animals are drawn to you and just children. There's something here. So many cards. Okay, this is too many cards. This person could be your twin flame. The duality here between the two of you, and the light and the dark, and mirroring the night, and and the sweetness of life here that is being, represented by the rose. The mirror, your twin flame. Could be your twin flame. This could be, if you don't have to, it could be a soulmate, could be a twin flame, but this is somebody who's mirroring you, These two cards, it's like talking about the mirroring aspect. It's talking about, the duality here. Where is the, look at this. And then you have the dark and the light, the moon on this side, the sun on this side, and the negotiation card here. Like, look at all these cards and the similarities of the dark and the light and the dark, and it being two different but the same. There's something going. You got threshold. So you're passing through a threshold here, you and this person. The vision. Okay, the vision. So you're worried if this, you can't make this up. It's two completely different decks. Come on. So you're worried if this vision that you have, if this is what is going to happen here. Yes, it is. Look at this Mystic Healer card. Look at how she's out here in this forest here, and the owl. And we have the forest out here and the owl. This is something big here. There is a vision for your life that is altering and it is changing, but it's better than you ever believed in. Spirit is saying, yeah, it's okay for you to believe in this. You're right. Starborn. You're right about this. You and this person are going to do something very, very important here. Some of you may very well get visions about what is coming, but there is a journey that you're going to go on with somebody else, with a devoted companion who is your other half here. You are mirroring each other. This is destiny. This is something that is going to bring a lot of fortune, a lot of joy to you and out to the world here. The sign of a bell ringing, hearing a bell ringing, seeing a bell ringing, that is a sign for you. Wedding bells ringing, I'm hearing now. For some of you, that's an option if that's something that you're wanting. But this is big here, that you deserve this coming into your life. So Spirit wants you to know that, to believe in that, and to keep pushing forward. So this is something that's going to happen for you. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to pull some letters. This could be, the person coming in, person on your mind, if you're wanting that added confirmation. But if it's not, if your letter doesn't get pulled, it's okay. Doesn't mean it's not your message. Okay. A and Q, S, E, I, so weird rock, sorry, T, R, and N. Okay, I'm going to do an angel number. So if you want, you can look up this angel number just for an added message. Of course, 864 again. Look at, there's a lot of rocks in here. Numbers on them. This, I did a reading a couple of days ago, and the fortune card came out like a million times. And every other deck that I used, another card suggesting significant financial increase came out. And this angel number was also pulled, 864. And 864 indicates you are on the right path. Your path towards immense financial success and stability. Wow. Whoa. Okay, Leo, thank you so much. If you want to like or subscribe, I would appreciate it. And also, I have a book. It's called One Light, and it's available on Amazon if you're interested in that. It's all about manifesting. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.